Good morning, Brother Brian. You mentioned memories. That is one of the big reasons people come to Natchitoches every Christmas season. The lights along the Cane River, gorgeous. That was the initial reason. But there are other reasons and other things to see and do when you come to Natchitoches, and one of them needs to be a tour of some of the beautiful homes in this amazing town. I say this all the time. There are a lot of reasons to come to Natchitoches. The homes are one of the reasons, and this is one of them. This is a great home. It's not that old. We're talking about 1950s. I don't consider that old anymore because that's around my era of birth. But Miriam, this is beautiful. Built in the 1950s, but then it was, 49,
49
and then 50,
to 51.
And then 51.
Yes.
The Madame.
Yes, the Grande Madame Annette W. of the day built the house with Bob Henry as the builder, and she changed her mind so many times that the house became, behind her back, called the Two Goose House because the geese flew over twice while it was being built.
All right,
Two seasons.
Let's go inside.
Sure.
I love the way you decorated it. By the way, this is one of 3 homes that are on tour. It's beautiful.
Please come in. Welcome.
And Miss W was known throughout the community.
Yes.
The Grande Dame.
She absolutely was. Totally, whatever she wanted to do, she did. She would buzzer from her bedroom, and her housekeeper would come light her cigarette for her while she was still in the bed.
Light her cigarette.
And we took the buzzer out. I didn't think that was a good plan.
I agree. Now here's what I love. I think I recognize this young lady. Tell me who this might be.
Our daughter Amanda was Miss Merry Christmas of 2004 and 5 here in Natchitoches, and it was a wonderful year, and she had a good time interviewing.
Plays the harpist and the piano.
And the piano, yes.
She's now a nurse practitioner practicing, lives in Benton. How about that?
Benton, Louisiana.
There's the piano that she can play. Boy, talk about talented. Look at the dining room, folks. Just gorgeous. And you did all of this.
I did. Wow. Guilty.
My goodness, you look at a YouTube video, how to decorate for Christmas. I mean, that's beautiful.
No, it's just something I can do, and I love to do it. Things you like doing, you do enjoy it.
With passion and excellence, and it's displayed here. So when people come and see your house, what are you going to tell them?
I will tell them that this house has been an open house of lots of hospitality. We have had guests from all over. We've had exchange students. We've had strangers that have become friends during Christmas festival visits. We love to share our home.
Really?
Yes.
Because some people, it is a little bit of a hassle to open up your home 2 weekends in a row.
It is, but you meet the nicest people doing things like this.
By the way, it also has a beautiful view of the Cane River, so you've enjoyed the lights and the fireworks.
Oh, there's always a big fireworks party. And now that they do them every weekend, I get phone calls all the time. Are y'all going to be home?
Is that right?
And usually we are, and so we say, sure, come on.
Really? Come on to the backyard.
And we have a boathouse, so we get out on the river to watch fireworks and
all right, let's wrap it up by, let me just ask you very quickly. I know this is one of 3.
Yes.
And there's the porch thing. Tell us what's going on.
Well, the Two Goose House will be on Saturday mornings from 9 to 12, and that'll be one of 3 houses. And then on Saturday evening, 1 to 4, we'll have 3 other houses on that evening. Friday nights, we have 3 more houses.
Let me stop you.
Yes.
It's a little confusing.
Yes.
Where can people go to find all this out?
Natchitoches Historic Foundation. It's nhfla.com. I know.
Just Google Natchitoches Christmas Festival.
Yes, we're on Facebook
too. Are you really?
Yes.
Okay, that's beautiful. Anyway, gorgeous homes. There's never a bad reason to visit Natchitoches, but Christmas time is the best. Good morning, Brother Brian. This is the reason when you go back to when all of this started in Natchitoches. It was the lights along the Cane River. This is what brought people here. And back in those days, it was just a one-day thing. Oh my goodness, have things changed now? There are a lot of reasons to come to Natchitoches, even beyond the lights. And one of the things I'm going to encourage you to maybe think about doing is the tour of homes. Wow, folks, when you talk about Natchitoches, there's so much to see and do, but you've got to step back in time, and that's what you do in a place like this. This is an amazing house, built in, look at it, 1892. And oh, we got Ruby here. Ruby likes it. She's happy. This is Steve and M. Horton. Steve, your mom and dad, before they were your mom and dad, when they were in school at Northwestern, lived here while they were in college.
Students.
This is now your house. Now, this scene looks familiar to me. If I've ever watched Steel Magnolia, what happened here?
This is where Aunt Fern brought little Jackson outside, or Jack, outside to meet his grandmother after Shelby died.
Okay. All right, let's go inside, folks, because this house is going to blow you away. Beautiful porch. Let's walk inside. And again, this is one of the tour of homes, and it is amazing. All right, Steve, give me a little history. 1892, but basically only one family lived here.
The Chaplin family lived here from 1892 until 1979.
All right, wow. And then it became more of a boarding house.
In 1940, Ms. Chaplin's husband died, and she converted the house to a boarding house, and she housed professors at Northwestern, or what was at that time the normal school, the normal college, and the Northwestern State College, but she housed faculty members and then college students. So there was an apartment upstairs, and downstairs were actually a tenant or two.
In this room, which is now your master bedroom.
Right.
Some lady lived for 30 years.
May Bevel. She was a piano teacher at Northwestern, and she taught piano here in the parlor in the afternoons after school.
All right, let's walk into this room. This is absolutely gorgeous. Keep talking, Steve. The history here is amazing.
This was another bedroom. The house was originally 3 bedrooms on the first floor. The utilities, or plumbing, if you want to call it, was outside. So in 1940, plumbing was added to the house.
In 40?
And it went on that. And then the kitchen was in the back of the house. And this was the 3rd bedroom, which when we moved in the house was a kitchen. And we added on another kitchen and converted this to just a transition or a breakfast room. Yeah. But you can see the rooms are not huge.
Yeah, come into here, Jeff. I just want to, is this your dining room?
This is the dining room. And it's always been the dining room since the beginning.
Since 1892?
Since 1892.
Golly, amazing. All right, it's gorgeous. I love the way you've got it decorated. Obviously, this is for the tour of homes, which is those two weekends in December. But Jeff, let's come in here, because when I talk about history, everybody knows the history of Clementine Hunter and Natchitoches, the primitive artist known all over the world. We see replicas and posters of her work. Rarely do you see originals. And that's what we see up there, originals.
My grandparents had a drugstore on the corner front in church, and they were the first to sell her work in the mid-1940s through the early 70s. And that's where you would get them for $5 a painting if you weren't buying them directly from Clementine. And
look at this.
Folks,
again, you're looking,
get them for my parents.
You rarely see originals,
Rarely.
And especially this many. This is remarkable. Really, really. And you've got them all over the house.
All over the house.
That's incredible.
But they're all unique. The paintings my grandmother selected to purchase or to keep were all unique. They had interesting things about them that made them special. But one thing that was very unique is that in the early years she painted on small, but as she matured in her painting, she used standard size, like 8 by 10, 11 by 14. But in the early years, she painted on anything she could find.
Yes.
And she painted my parents' wedding portrait on a piece of plywood. So it's she did. When people say she painted on anything she could find, she did.
Amen. It's beautiful. Again, this is one of 4 houses or 3. Help me with that. So there are 3 houses on tour. I'm out of time, but very quickly, what are the names of the houses?
Well, every night, on Friday night, we have 3 houses on tour, then Saturday morning and Saturday evening.
Okay.
And then we have the walking tours on Thursday. On Friday night, we have the Chaplin House, we have the Jefferson House, and we have the Prudhomme-Riquier House. And they'll also be on the walking tour, too.
Anyway, it's just one more reason to come to Natchitoches this Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas along the old Cane River. Isn't that beautiful, folks? I tell you what. And by the way, they have added some things to the Cane River in the set pieces. But this is, for so many years, this was the reason that people came to Natchitoches during the Christmas season. They also had fireworks, but this was the draw, and it still is. However, there's a lot of other things to see and do, and among them would be a tour of some of the beautiful homes and perhaps some front porches. Good morning, everybody. You know, when you walk into or when you drive into Natchitoches down Front Street, one of the first houses you're going to see that's going to grab your attention is this one. It's beautiful. My goodness, it's called the Prudhomme Rouquier House. It dates to 1790. If you do the math, that would make it 235 years old.
Yes.
Christina.
Yes.
And Katie from Florine.
Yes.
I love this house, and this is one of the houses on the tour of homes.
Yes, it is.
And you can go inside. It's fantastic.
Yes, it is.
We've talked about this house many, many times. What I love about this house is when they were doing Steel Magnolia, making the movie, before she was ever born.
Yes.
This is in 88, 89.
Yes.
This house was where the stars would hang out.
It is. It's where they would hang out, rest, and obviously they filmed the movie in the summer.
Right.
So we do have air conditioning. We did add air conditioning.
That's beautiful.
So they could cool off and eat and rest in between movie shots.
All right, so I bring up that because Steel Magnolia is a theme for this thing you have calling your porch tour.
Yes, our Steel Magnolias walking porch tours.
Okay.
This one, we'll start on 2nd Street and we'll visit 6 homes, but we just stay on the porch and walk on the sidewalk. We're just up and down the streets at night, so if you go by, wave at us. We'll have light up wands.
And what's going to be on each porch?
Well, it just depends. We have some surprises on each porch. And some of the homes we're just kind of walking by, like Mason, Louisiana.
Okay.
You know, and they'll just kind of walk by there.
Yeah, we want to mention, folks, each one of these houses was specifically chosen.
Correct.
Because it was used in the movie.
Yes.
Steel Magnolia.
And a lot of the houses, just the outside of the house was used in the movies.
Okay.
Like the Chaplin house, just the outside of the house was used in the movies. So we're going to highlight that. We'll have some special guests appear.
You keep saying that. Special, secret, surprise. Give us a little bit more of a hint. Maybe Katie. I'm going to test Katie on this one.
Yes,
what is one of those surprises? One or two of them?
Well, it's going to be a surprise to me because I'm not sure.
Well, we're going to have
But Katie is beautiful, and that's why she's here.
That's
like a beautiful magnolia tree.
Yes, yes.
But the surprises are going to have something to do with the movie.
That's correct.
Okay.
We may have an armadillo cake along the way. We may run into Dolly or Malin or Weezer along the way.
Dolly Parton is going to leave Dollywood?
I'm not going to make any specifications. We don't want anybody tracking her down or anything. You know what I mean?
But she is coming to Natchitoches.
I'm just saying.
This is breaking news.
It is.
Put the breaking news graphic. Breaking news, breaking news. Dolly Parton coming to Natchitoches.
I'm just saying, you know, Truvy may show up, Malin may show up.
Are you kidding me?
Weezer may show up.
Really?
Yes.
As characters as they were in the movie.
Well, I'm just saying. Yes, we're going to have some people play those characters.
All right, tell us real quick, when is this going to happen?
Well, we start December the 11th. So our first weekend is December the 11th, 12th, and 13th.
And this is called the Porch Tour.
Yes, our first weekend to do that is December the 11th.
Okay.
And then our second weekend is going to be the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th. So it's always the second and the third weekend in December.
Okay.
And we're going to have a good time.
All right, armadillo cake.
Yes.
And Dolly and all of them.
Yes, we're going to have some
Katie confirms it. Katie from Florine says Dolly Parton's going to be in Natchitoches.
Katie will be here on Friday night. Yes.
Breaking news. You can't miss it. Got to visit Natchitoches this Christmas.
Come see us.